I'm taking people right now. But you gotta level up with yourself. You gotta say, hey, I think I'm ready to start learning new skills that's possibly gonna help me develop a new career, develop a new network, know how to maybe sharpen your public speaking, perhaps know how to turn your knowledge you already have into a podcast or newsletter that can help somebody else. So I'm ready, okay? In fact, the first 20 people that respond to the link that I'm going to leave in the description below will be considered as my first uh, customers. In other words, I'm going to try to kind of see what I could do to help you guys get started in coaching. And I will let you know this coaching is not free, okay? Um, you're going to have to invest in yourself. That's the bottom line. So I'm looking for people that are serious. I'm going to be taking just a limited amount of people. In fact, I'm going to, besides that 20, I'm just going to go add another 10. So I'm taking 30. This times 10 individuals that are ready to level up and get a new career all by themselves. If that sounds like you, do me a quick favor and click the link down in the description below, and I'll be reaching out to you. Or it might actually take you to a site where you just fill out your information, and I'll be reaching out to you. Okay, I appreciate you. That I just wanted to come on and say this is going to be a little short live. The career impact of changes right now cannot be overstated. In other words, the Fork Skilling HQ is here to help you with your career changes. Okay, if you're not ready for career changes, then the career is going to change you. You're not going to have a career. I don't want to wish anybody bad luck, but right now it's kind of hard to get a job. And, people have been telling me that there's all these jobs that's been posting. I get notices about employer opportunities. These companies cannot fill those positions. They can't fill the positions because you don't have people that are motivated. Okay, it's not like you don't have qualified people, but they're not as motivated, and it sounds to me like they're not as hungry. People come to me and tell me, oh yeah, I want to be my own boss, I want to do this. Let me tell you something. If you can do a 9 to 5 and do that consistently and get the deliverables where they're supposed to be, you can probably be a great entrepreneur. All you need to do is hone some skills, because let me tell you, there is no break when it's for entrepreneurship. It's a 24-hour mission, okay? So if somebody's offering you to just go sit on your butt from 9 to 5 or whatever time it is, you should be happy, and I think you should jump on it. Again, I'm looking for the first 20 people, and I'm going to limit this to 30 that are looking for career enhancement coaching. It doesn't matter where you're from. I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to get up this live right now, but at some point we're gonna circle back. And my main objective is to make you successful in your endeavor. If your endeavor is to level up and learn what you need to learn for a new career, then you're in the right channel, the Fork Reskilling HQ here on YouTube. Also follow me at the Fork Reskilling on TikTok. Okay, I've been putting a lot of resource guides to help people, but now I'm going full speed ahead. This is my exclusive coaching call. So I'm taking folks right now. Hey, thank you, appreciate you. If you come to the live and you want to kind of level up with me, give me a thumbs up. I see some people already giving me thumbs up. Go ahead and do that, okay? And then I'm gonna get off this live and I'm gonna tell you where to go to sign up, okay? I appreciate you, and I think more people coming. So, but let's face it, the career objectives these days are not what it's supposed to be. So level up with me and tell me that you're ready to get into self-development. It's not me. Career development for you. Level up, and then we'll reach out. I'll reach out to you for some more information, okay? Because I think this is crucial that people start availing themselves of coaching opportunities from successful people that have done it, okay? Successful people that have been coaching and helping other people get from ground zero to the success level that they want to get to, okay? I'm bringing 28 plus years of entrepreneurship, okay, to help you, All right, it's not just one of those. Well, I'm selling digital products, or I have Fiverr, or I can do this for you. Yeah, yada yada yada. Think about 10, 20, 30 years. Where do you want to see yourself in 30 years? Okay, still good in the streets, or you out of game? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm not in the streets. The streets are always here. I think I've seen you before on this place. So what do you want? What do you want out of life? Like, what do you want to achieve in the next 10 years? So I'm going to give you a strategic plan. To learn more, I'm going to be leaving the link somewhere in the description below. So let me get out and come back later. And some of the books that I've already published, you can kind of take advantage of those to start learning. Okay, I'll tell you like 3 of them. The ensuing recession is one of them. You know what I mean? Like right now, there's a recession about to hit. It's going to be bad, man. It's going to be bad. You heard the president announce what he's calling the Independence Day or Freedom Day for America, started in April. Watch what happens, man. Everything's going to be expensive. So everything's going to be expensive, but that doesn't mean you got to starve. To your point, the streets are going to be lit, okay? But it's probably going to be too lit. You don't want to be in a situation where you're in the street, but you don't know how to make the money that you need to help you and help your family. Because let's break it down. It's ultimately going to be, how am I going to eat? Okay? I want to be a better human being. That's perfect, man. I like people like you. Okay? Be a better human being so you can help other human beings. If only the world was like this, we'll be in a better place. Again, 20 folks. I think I see 20 people on this live right now. Can I make an agreement with you that you're all gonna want to improve yourself, like Lungisa, Makoi, okay, the Mamor. So can you see clearly with Google's? Yeah, I can see clearly, but this is just to help me with my eye, and it's kind of sunny where I am right now, right? So I'm hoping to just make sure that the message is going out to the right folks, and I'm giving them the opportunity to learn with me. Come with me, okay? Because you want to be a solid, destructive human. No, you don't need to be destructive. You need to be productive. Change your mindset and change your vocabulary, okay? Because let me tell you, it all begins with the mind, and it's also amplified by what you project. You are what you project. So try to project positivity and think positively, and you're going to find yourself in a better position than the negativity. I mean, let's face it, the news media has a lot of negative stuff. If you dwell on that negative stuff, it's going to impact you. Now, I will tell you, sometimes I go through some hard pains too, because people can be mean at these jobs, right? They can be mean, and they're actually doing it intentionally. You're going to have to know how to navigate this corporate minefield, okay? Because that's what I call it. Corporate minefield, designed to just rip you apart, rip you in pieces, and leave you to the wolves, okay? If you're part of a wolf pack, that's one thing, because you know you're going to get protected by the pack. At any time, the wolf pack come to rescue, they protect themselves, right? But what you don't want to do, excuse me, let me drink some water. What you don't want to do is think to yourself that you're part of a wolf pack, only to realize that people are actually looking at you as prey. Okay? You don't want to be in that kind of a wolf pack, where they're actually sizing you up and thinking they're gonna pounce and you're gonna become prey. Yeah, I don't recommend that. Okay, so back to what I was saying. If you are remotely ready to aggressively become your own person, in other words, take back your power, come with me. No, so people are too mean. They don't care about your work feelings, even they are too sweet. Yeah, you're right about that. People are they're mean, and when you tell them they're mean, they think they do much worse. You're absolutely right, the memo. Okay, they get out there and they would. Have you ever like been in a situation where you see people just like screwing around and acting like they're busy because somebody else made their life miserable, so now they want to make your life miserable? Can I can't stand people like that. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like, okay, if somebody's telling you to do something, why don't you ask them, what exactly are you telling me to do, and where is this coming from? Because you know how people just develop their own madness, but they want to like reel you into the sphere of madness. Don't let them do that to you, man. I'm always watching folks like that are making life miserable for other people because somebody either is making their life miserable, and the next you know, they don't understand, they're creating anxiety and they're creating a toxic work environment, and nobody's holding them accountable. Okay, so you have a lot of people like that roaming around until they get a rude awakening. Nobody's ever held them accountable for anything, so they've been creating a toxic work environment for everybody else and thinking that's the right way to quote unquote lead. Okay? People are only going to follow a good leader. All right? They're not just going to follow somebody that just is going to task them from left to right and say, do this, do this, do that, without actually explaining the rationale for the tasking. And to me, that's one of the areas that I try to focus on when I do my career development, for select individuals. Again, remember, I don't need to gravitate from the topic. I'm giving you some of my free tea, okay? So it can help you, okay? So if you're interested, do me a quick favor. First, I need you to give me a thumbs up, okay? Follow this channel, and if you're getting value from what we're conversating about right now, share this live, because you're gonna be getting more from where that is. And oh, I forgot. While you're on this live with me, if you ever think it's time to join a channel, just like the Fork Reskilling HQ here on YouTube, there's a link somewhere in the description below. Click that link and join. I will really appreciate it. You're going to be getting exclusive shout outs during my lives, okay? Plus, I have links to merch, okay? I will honestly support you if you support me, and if you think there's a lot of negativity right now in the world, I've put together a series of merch designed to bring you some peace, okay? That's a hat that I have right now. I call it the mindfulness hat. Check out the merch link right there. Click it and grab one. It's perfect for this nice weather that we have right now, where you exude peace. You're working somewhere, you have peace, and you don't have to worry about somebody like always having some negative stuff, always giving you negative bad news, and in their mind it's the only way they can survive, by projecting negativity. So that mindfulness hat that I have in the description below is some merch that I recommend that you okay? So yeah, that's what I wanted to come online and say. I'm looking to snap some new people that are looking for career development, personal development, okay? Plus, if you're in a situation where you might get fired, because a lot of that stuff is happening right now in the federal space. They're losing their job left and right. First they say, oh, we're not going to fire you. Oh, you can come back. And then they go from, you can come back, to, we're going to put you on admin leave. You're not really coming back to the office. And while you're on admin leave and you're not really coming back to the office, somebody has appealed that to the Supreme Court. And you know what's going to happen any day now? The Supreme Court's possibly going to side with that somebody, and they're going to get rid of tens of thousands of people. They're going to literally ruin people's livelihood. That's why it's essential, as we go into the month of April, that you have all locations and all situations covered for yourself. Not just for yourself. Remember, for one person that you see walking around, there's probably like 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 people that are dependent on them. That's what makes it crazy. So the trickle down effect of one person losing the job may actually impact not just that family, but the surrounding economic sphere. In other words, like, heck, I said the single family probably spends on average every day, and this is just an estimate, probably spend $1,000 on average. Okay, $1,000. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back and we'll chat some more. Okay, the links to everything I'm talking about will be in the description below.